body roll? Yeah, there's some body roll with this. I feel like I'm definitely in a mini bus here. I don't expect you to be going like this, but this is kind of the look and feel of going side to side in your Sienna. This is the 2020 Toyota Sienna, the only family van in the segment offering available all-wheel drive. Hey, what's happening? I'm Dave Erickson. Thanks so much for watching. The Sienna comes in 5 trim levels. You have the L, LE, SE, XLE, and Limited available in front wheel and available all-wheel drive. We have the Limited in all-wheel drive. The color is silver metallic. If there was ever a family-focused people mover, this is it, including 4 latches for car seats. So moms, dads, pay close attention. My first big takeaway is the powertrain and the available all-wheel drive. This has a 3.5 liter V6 mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Horsepower is nearly 300, whereas the pound-feet of torque is around the 260 range. Fuel economy is impressive too for what you're getting from this car, you know, being able to haul 7 or 8 people. It's 20 with the all-wheel drive, 22 in mixed driving with the front-wheel drive. What's really cool is that you have a vehicle that can go all-wheel drive. When I was driving it this week, I really noticed and could appreciate all wheels working versus those front wheels spinning. And I have some gravel here in my driveway. So in this case, with the all-wheel drive, it was a smoother grip, if you will, as I was going down the road. It feels stronger with the all-wheel drive. That's kind of a nice little thing they can put in their cap for Toyota, is that, hey, it's the only family van in the segment that still offers the available all-wheel drive. So that's my biggest takeaway and a big plus, I think, for families to consider. Wheel sizes range from 17, 18, and 19. We have 18s on our all-wheel drive. We have a proximity key, so with the key in my pocket, I can put my hand in the door handle and it unlocks. Also, if you put your finger right here, or thumb, whatever, it'll lock it up. So kind of nice if you don't have to worry about going in and finding your keys if they're in your purse, your pocket, something like that. This is quite the wide door opening too, as I've noticed, makes it super comfortable to get in. You want to have that kind of comfort when you're driving a bus like this. Check it out. Let me show you what it looks like here when I start it up. All right, welcome inside the cabin area. I've got my Yorkie on my lap, so if you see Hershey, that's who that is. All right, so here is the center console, which has a couple of pros and cons. For one, I don't like this, how this sticks out. I prefer the push buttons for the park, reverse, neutral, and drive. But I don't know, this allows for more space down here. So now you can put your purse there, you can put some drinks there, a duffel bag, sport bag, whatever. So I understand why they have it up here, but just to avoid this little thing that sticks out, I'd rather have buttons. But that's just me, no big deal. Amazon Alexa and Apple CarPlay are available as standard on the Sienna for 2020. This looks like it might be a little bit busy, but it's very simple and pretty obvious what these do. One thing it's missing that I've noticed is no ventilated seats. They have heated seats. You can have a heated steering wheel on the left side of the steering wheel, but no ventilated seats, which I would like to have, or maybe even a cold box down here. The takeaway from the front is that this is a minivan. This is a dadmobile, mom's taxi, and it performs like that. The steering wheel does go in and out. That makes sense for adjustability. I like that. Instrument cluster, pretty straightforward. Steering wheel mounted control, straightforward as well. Not a lot of color in the touchscreen, but it is touchscreen when you're moving. This is a good takeaway, I think, is that you have a button up here which opens the liftgate, and the buttons on the side can open and close the side doors. So when I push that button or push that button, both the side doors open, which makes it super easy, barely an inconvenience for families who have the kids already strapped in, or they're strapped in and they need to close the doors, but they're already in the front seat, or vice versa, open the doors to help the kids get out if they can't reach the button. So I like that as a nice feature up here. So there it is, a very spacious back area. These seats do slide back, what I've noticed, and you can take them out, which I'm going to showcase. There are 4 different latches available for car seats in the vehicle. Again, makes sense, right? And you'll see right there in the corner, which is actually right here as well, you can close the doors. So if the kids can't get to it, then you can do it by going up to that spot there, which I was kind of showing you earlier. But in the meantime, if they want to get out, you can press the button, the door slides out. You'll find 2 more USB ports right there, which is good. And we have a little extra bonus here. They've got a drop-down entertainment system. This is like 16 and some odd inches wide. This car even provides headphones, provided by Toyota, in the back. So captain's chairs to allow someone to get all the way back, which I will do now. So here I am in the back with this seat up. Obviously I'm gonna get plenty of room. This seat looks like it's all the way back for the most part. So, hey, this is gonna work for some bigger adults. Here's the buttons you'll recognize for the latch. So you can hook your car seats in here. Families wanna know that. Spaciousness up front is great. I don't feel crowded whatsoever. I'm always have that option of sliding back, steering wheel movement there. Enough room between me and the front passenger, that's good. And visibility is okay as well. There are a few obstructions in the back, whether it's the headrests poking out or some of the rear pillars. But, you know, with the big side mirrors, being able to turn left and right, I can work with it. My next big takeaway is cargo. This has a lot of room and some versatility and adjustability in the back. And I'll show you that as we do this right now. Behind the third row, it's almost 40 cubic feet of volume, made possible because you have this area here that's deep. So now you can put coolers back here, probably even a small bicycle for the kids, golf clubs. If you want to take a big family outing, easily put some golf clubs in here because you have that type of depth here. And that depth is there because you can collapse these chairs inside. And I think it's a really nice feature. So it's a 2-step process. You pull the handle here, see how it goes? Like this, and then down. There's also the option of pulling this, which can go that direction, and then pull the handle. And now look at that. Look how deep that is for cargo volume. So with that down behind the second row, it's about 87 cubic feet of volume the way it is. I have one of the chairs slid forward a little bit. If both seats are pushed forward and folded forward, it increases it into about 117 cubic feet of volume. But the really cool thing about this, which is my huge takeaway, is this entire area can be 150 cubic feet of volume by removing those chairs, and it's not that hard to do. So if I want to hold this button here, this side will open up. I can do the same thing for the other side. Makes it super convenient to make sure everyone's inside without having to leave the car in some cases. All right, how to take this car seat out. You can lift this lever here. It tips back, pretty easy. And now that it's unhinged, just simply take it out. It's the same process for the other side, and when those are gone, 150 cubic feet of volume. Now that's a lot of space. As a parent and a future people hauler, I'm sure we're gonna be having some weekend games where all the kids are gonna be piling in the back. If I had this vehicle, I would be completely okay with being the driver on a road trip. With the comfort, the space, I got plenty of room for my cups, storage, food, snacks, that kind of thing. So parents, this is okay, and a thumbs up from me for road trips. One final note, this vehicle is large and heavy, curb weight right around 4,500 pounds, but it can tow, thanks to its nearly 300 horsepower, about 3,500 pounds. So in addition to the people inside, you can put something behind you and take it on your weekend getaway or camping trip. So the MSRP range in a 2020 Sienna is between $31,000 and $50,000. It's definitely worth a look and absolutely a test drive, especially for those growing families out there. One more thing before you go, I've added links in the description below to some of the best-selling automotive accessories and products on Amazon right now, plus links to some of the product reviews I've done. You can find it in the description below this video. And if you don't mind, take a couple of seconds and click that subscribe button. I'm uploading 2, 3, sometimes 4 new videos every week, and I don't want you to miss anything, plus it helps support my channel. As always, if you have any constructive criticism, thoughts, or suggestions about my video, please leave it in the comment section below.